Peace, family. It's your boy Marshall, the-Artist. Welcome to the first episode of my podcast, which has no name yet. So just bear with me, man. Every episode we're gonna be developing. You're gonna see us grow, and it's exciting that you guys could grow with us. You're gonna see it from now to a year from now. It's gonna be looking totally different, better set, better all of that. But for now, we gotta work with what we got because we got some information to bring to y'all. This first episode right here, we're gonna be dealing with conscious community confusion. And what we mean by conscious community confusion is I just feel like a lot of the things that a lot of the people in the conscious community, as far as black conscious community, I'm talking to my people right now. I feel like a lot of the things that we say contradict a lot of the things we do, and it's a little ass backwards and it's counterproductive. So yeah, and we'll break down what we mean by that. You'll have a better understanding by the time we're done with this episode. I'm a pass the mic over to my queen so she can introduce herself, and then we're gonna go from there.
Yes. I am Jazz. Just keep it short and simple, nothing too confusing. Yes, this is my king right here. We're going to definitely discuss and get deeper in depth with the conscious community confusion. We're definitely going to be talking about not too many topics that fall under line with that, with that issue. But we are going to be digging real deep. So definitely keep your eyes and your ears open.
All right, let's get right into this motherfucker. So basically the first question I'm gonna ask you is, what do you think is the number one mistake we are making as far as within the conscious community? What's holding us back? What do you really think? Like, what do you think? What's the number one thing that, I mean, it's a lot of things, but name one of them that you feel like is counterproductive and kind of backwards.
First of all,
Speak up, son.
first of all, the term of independency is definitely taken out of context. A lot of things that a lot of people that are part of certain organizations definitely contradict themselves as far as independency is concerned, and as far as becoming free of the system is concerned. First and foremost, we can talk about currency, for instance. A lot of people in the conscious community like to discuss how much the dollar is falling, correct? Mm-hmm. But in the same breath, they also want you to invest in certain things that have to do with the dollar. We're not talking about, anything that's backed by gold and so forth, and we're talking about just the dollar, right? And I feel like that alone right there is backwards, because how do you talk down on a currency and then turn around and tell us to invest in that same currency? Even when you want to talk about, crypto, I feel like cryptocurrency is a lot more dangerous because it's digital. Anything digital can be erased by the tap of a button, even if it's by accident.
The system could crash, all kind of shit, like anything, and that makes it dangerous. But I didn't mean to cut you off. Keep going.
You're good. But yeah, so I just feel like I'm not going to say it's counterproductive, because we still have to survive within the system as long as it's still standing,
and we benefit from it. But
right.
my thing is, I hear a lot of people in the conscious community screaming separation. They want to separate themselves completely from Caucasian culture, but I feel like they are trying to take bits and pieces of Caucasian culture and make it black. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not against buying into stocks. I'm not against cryptocurrency. I'm not against those things, because I understand the matrix, and this is what we're working with. So we have to learn how to navigate within this matrix. So you got to make the best out of it. But I would never sit here and say I want separation, but then in the same sentence tell you to invest in stocks. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, when you invest in a stock, right, you literally partner up with a company because you buy shares and now y'all getting money together, right? Mm-hmm. So what you doing is y'all making each other richer, but you're not really getting too much richer. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna have the upper hand on you because these are white-owned companies. Caucasians own these companies. So what you do is, when you do that, is you partner with them. How can you say that you want to completely separate yourself if you are partnering with these people on a business level? I'm not against that, but I'm also not out here screaming separation. You understand me? I feel like right now this is the economy we're dealing with. We're dealing with Caucasian money, a European monetary paradigm. So we got to navigate within that because that's all we got. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that we want to separate, but right now we don't have anything to separate to. Right? We don't really have nothing to integrate into. The one time we did get something, they bombed it. Y'all know about Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Black Wall Street. I'm not about to give y'all a history lesson on that because if you're watching the show, you probably know about that. But that's the thing. That's just one of the things that I see is just kind of contrary. And like I say, like, I'm not against cryptocurrency. I'm not against buying stocks. All I'm saying is don't contradict your mission statement. I'm not really versed in like stocks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do it too. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta learn. So if y'all know it, put some shit in the comments and put me on, cause I'm not contradicting myself. I'm not out here saying separation. I feel like right now we gotta work with this system until it gets taken down. You know what I'm saying? Until, quote unquote, the swamp is drained. You understand what I'm saying? And once we get all the corrupt motherfuckers out of the system, then we can meet back down at the table with the righteous ones who still exist of all races, and then we can then we can talk about separating. You know, but we can't separate right now because we got a system that's oppressing all of us. You know what I mean? Like, so we gotta do that. And I don't want to be talking in circles because I could go on and on about this, but that's how I feel. And I see you shaking your head. You got a lot on your mind. All right, go ahead, go in.
Like, for instance, right? I think like that was just stated. I'm not against, you know what I'm saying, you getting your money, feeding your family and so forth. That would be asinine for me to be against that. But what I'm saying is, you can't say that you want to build a nation and you want it to be all black or whatever, so forth, whatever you are. But in the same breath, you saying that we need to invest, we need to do X, Y, Z. Now, that would be like, okay, this might be a teeny bit off topic, but it's not at the same time. I'm not going to say the company I work for because I'm not going to do that. But I even took the initiative to do research on the company that I work for. We are in the year 2020, says the Gregorian calendar. I was able to go back to the year, I think it was the mid 1800s to where they were able to progress to the year 2020. Now, I'm going to continue to dig deeper because I would like to know what company I'm working for. But at the end of the day, it's still crazy that you have to question where this money even comes from. You know what I'm saying? Like, was this somewhere down the line where this was slave money, perhaps? You know what I mean? So it's like, you may have somebody who will say, well,
we might be working. You saying like we working for companies that was funded through slavery.
Yeah, and it's just like, I say all that to say, if we're not going to 100% separate, because we're going to be realistic, for a fully functioning society, we're not there yet. You know, that's obvious. But at the same time, when you're maneuvering through this system and maneuvering with these companies and these brands, be careful of what you're attaching yourself to. Because if you are running with a company that has ties to slavery, you might be in for some karma just like they are, especially during this time and age where it's 2020 and the portals are wide open.
Unknowingly, too.
Yeah. You may be walking yourself into a dead end spiritually. And once you walk yourself into a dead end spiritually, then everything else behind that, after that, like physical, all that shit's going to crumble right after that. Sooner or later. So it's just that I just feel like we need to be more careful with how we're moving in the society, because once again, we do contradict ourselves a lot, and it's not really a good look, because it looks like we're kind of just following the leader at this point. We're not really separating, and that's been kind of bothersome to me, because I've been confused, you know, for a little while when it came to that. It's like, should I invest? Like, yeah. But you told me in another video that this dollar is going to crumble. So it's like, where should I direct my energy?
Is it Uchiwali or is it one mic? Damn it.
So it's like, where should I really, as a black woman, direct my energy at? Should I just go completely off grid and start my garden and with my herbs and vegetables and fruits and just say, fuck this system?
Yeah.
Or do I still try to maneuver while this shit is still standing and invest in these companies and not really know what these companies are about or where they stem from, and, you know, risk that karma coming back to bite me in my ass? But I'm eating, you know, I'm vegan, but I'm going to say this as a figure of speech, but I'm eating good, eating steak and crab legs and shit like that. So it's like, you got to be careful of what you say, and you got to mean what you say at the same time. And you do have a lot of organizations black organizations that look at you sideways when you ask them these things, when they want you to separate yourself from this society and this system, but they have nothing to offer you on the opposite spectrum. That's kind of strange to me.
Like, and that leads me to the next segment of this build. It's like, we got a lot of organizations out here. Well, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit. Fuck it. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about these Moors, yo.
Let's talk about it.
I think that shit right there is crazy. They literally tell you that melanated people that look like us, we don't have nationality. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck how are we not citizens? If you read the 14th Amendment in the Constitution, it literally tells you that if you were born or naturalized in the United States of America, that you're a United States citizen. It doesn't matter what color you are. Your ass could be orange. If you were born here, you're an American citizen. So why are we going around telling our people that we have no citizenship, and that we need to correct our status and become secured party creditors and completely remove ourselves from the system? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm completely for removing myself from the system, only if there is another system for me to integrate into. I am not going to give up my citizenship and then I will be considered like a private sector or private citizen, sovereign citizen, whatever you want to say it, however you want to call it. If why would I give up all of that? Then now I don't have a tax ID. I can't even fucking. I don't have to pay taxes no more. I can't go get a job or none of that shit because I just completely got myself out of there. Like, if you're not in your entrepreneur bag, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit because you're gonna be fucked up. And that's why I be saying, like, I'm completely away from going to correct my status. But I'm not going to correct my status and then end up getting the short end of the stick because I'm not a part of society no more. Nigga, ensure me that when I do this, I'm gonna have a community. Nigga, we don't even got a city.
We don't even, all these vacant towns across America, and there's not one city where you can go.
I need to know that.
Stupid.
I'm gonna be able to I'm gonna have an economy to integrate into where I could provide for myself and my family. I need to know that there are gonna be schools in place. I need to know that there's gonna be grocery stores in place for people like us. I need to know that there are medical facilities in place for people like us. I need to know that there's a military in place for people like us. Like, I need to know that that's there for me before I call myself exiting this matrix. Fuck that shit. I'm not doing that. That's ass backwards, and it's gonna backfire on me. And then at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you call yourself a Moor, a nut ass Hebrew Israelite, Nation of Islam, New Covenant. I don't give a fuck what you down with. At the end of the day, you still heavy, you still highly melanated, and they don't give a fuck what you call yourself, whether you a citizen, a slave, a free man. They don't give a fuck, bro. You melanated. That's not gonna stop you from getting your ass blasted if they pull you over.
That paperwork not bulletproof.
Look what happened to Korean Games. Nah, that's not. We not gonna lie about it. That's never funny.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying like I'm laughing at that situation,
Yeah.
but I'm just laughing at the fact that it's ironic how she lived by that. She was on camera talking about it all day and night, and she got assassinated. Just like
your working class regular black person, she got assassinated, and the same people who put her onto that stuff and had her screaming all that shit. I'm telling you, if she wasn't I promise you, if she wasn't screaming all that more shit, she wouldn't have got smoked.
Yeah, no.
She wouldn't have got smoked. So the same people who told her to do that shit, and she went full-heartedly into it and got smoked behind it. They didn't show up for her. At least when Ahmaud Arbery died, at least the Nation of Islam came out, and he wasn't even no fucking Muslim. I don't think so. But it's just y'all not protecting nobody. So don't tell nobody to exit from something if you ain't got nothing for us to come into. Straight like that. And then that's just really how I feel. You wanna add something to that?
Yeah, and then another thing, just to touch on that, it kind of just ties into what I previously stated about, it's just like a confused state where it's like, all right, you want me to separate myself from this society, all right. If perhaps there was something to integrate into, right, and they claim to be a nation, right,
mm-hmm.
Moors, okay. If there was something to integrate into, what is the currency of that?
Exactly. It's still going to be based off of this shit.
Right.
One way or another.
So is it like a revolving door at this point? Or what? Do we even believe as a people that this shit is supposed to crumble? It really has me questioning a lot of people and what they really think and what they really feel. Mm-hmm. Because if you really and truly feel in your spirit that this is going to crumble and it's going to fall to the little bits and pieces of rebel, then you wouldn't really feel like you wouldn't be in such a rush to, okay, I need to separate. The universe gonna separate you from this entity regardless, if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the universe is gonna do that. The Most High is going to do that. It's going to separate you from this society and this system if you truly believe that this system is going to indeed crumble. Now, if you do not believe that, then just say it. But it just makes me feel like there's so much confusion around this, because if you want to be real, a lot of people honestly do not feel like this system is going to crumble. So they're running in circles when it comes to this. Oh no, you need to separate yourself and get your paperwork. Oh, but wait a minute, no, invest in some stocks. Oh wait, but no, you need to do this. It's like, which one is it? there's a lot of confusion when it comes to that, because I feel like a lot of people do not really feel like this shit is going to crumble like the universe said it's going to do. What do you believe in at this point?
Who do you believe
in?
in?
Who do you believe in? Because
is it yourself? Or what? You know, like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's absurd, and it really annoys me. Like, because they will tell you, I had some of them tell me that slavery didn't exist. How fucking dare you? How dare you? Who the fuck don't know slavery exists, dog? There's still plantations in fucking existence right now. Right now. Where they come from? It ain't no fucking prop. You know what I'm saying? You got people who will tell you that there are living people who were slaves still.
Mm-hmm.
Who were there. Like, come on. I don't know where y'all get this from. And this is, again, this ain't no diss song, yo. This is just real, and I don't want my people being misled by egotistical, narcissistic assholes who gonna feed you bullshit to make you hop on a wave that is not even that can't even hold a fucking a rubber ducky. That wave can't even hold a rubber ducky. Don't ride that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel. And now we're gonna get to the next segment. We're gonna talk about unity as far as having allies. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot of slack because people, quote unquote, call us. They think we alt-right or Republican or, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna clear the air right now. Fuck Democrats. Fuck Republicans. Two wings, same bird. Kill the whole bird.
Yeah.
You understand me? I don't care about them politics. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm pro-righteous. And at the end of the day, I can't choose a side of a fucking scale that at the end of the day still doesn't, that shit is not for us. Not for people that look like me. You understand me? It never has been. The whole shit was created by people who own slaves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. If the only way you'll get me to ever even want to associate myself with any political party is if you get all the corrupt motherfuckers out of there and I start seeing that shit benefit my people. That's it. Until then, you won't catch me at no ballot. Not a local ballot or a fucking presidential ballot. But I will tell you one thing. If there's a person who decides that they want to do all they can and risk it all to get all of the corrupt people, all of the known corrupt people out of that political arena, I'm rocking with that. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter if you white, it don't matter if you black, it don't matter if you Asian, it don't matter if you Puerto Rican. All of us are subject to oppression in some way, shape, or form. And whether one is worse than the other, it's all caused by the same people.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? It's not black, white. It's not that, bro. It's good versus fucking evil. You got evil motherfuckers in every race. And I'm here to take them down. I don't care if they black. I don't care if they white. To tell you the truth, I want to take the evil black niggas down more than I want to take the evil white people down, because I can't get to the evil white people because the evil black motherfuckers is in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas, it's so easy for a black person to manipulate you because they look like you, so you think they for you. That's dangerous. They must be taken down first. And it's a lot of people are just now finding out about me during this phase of my evolution. Bro, it's been 10 years of my spiritual journey. I've been beating up on white people for the whole 10 years, exposing them. Okay? Now, I found out a lot of stuff about people who look like me. So I'm gonna keep that same energy and I'm gonna expose them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just came around in this chapter of my life and that's all they see. So they think, damn, this motherfucker only talk bad about black people. Nah, you wasn't here from day one. You know what I'm saying? If you got time on your hands, just go to my social media profile and just look as far back as you can. And you're going to see what I've been on. I've been going ham on Caucasians all this time. And I'm still going ham on them. I still go hard on more Caucasians than I do black people. Still to this day. So I want y'all to miss me with that bullshit. You understand me? And I need y'all to get out of that extremist mentality to the point where you don't want to deal with white people. I was watching, I seen some clips from a protest. There were white protesters out there, right? They had signs. The signs read, if they start shooting, stand behind me, right? These people are literally sacrificing their life. They're willing to sacrifice their life for black people. If that's not sincere, I don't know what sincere is. But leave it up to you, extreme motherfuckers, I'm not impressed. So what you gonna do? They start shooting, you're not gonna stand behind them? Motherfucker, you if they told me, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
What do you mean?
You offered.
You offered.
Shoot.
Nah, but y'all too stuck in y'all feelings and y'all emotions that y'all fail to be able to recognize who's the enemy. And that's gonna cripple y'all. It's because you won't have no allies. You ever seen the Avengers? If you haven't, go watch it. None of them motherfuckers really like each other. But they had to come together to defeat Thanos. You understand? We in a crucial time right now. The deep state is Thanos. We gotta be the Avengers. I'm fucking with anybody who's righteous. I don't give a fuck what race they are in. And it's not about taking away from my people or not putting my people first. At the end of the day, there's going to be nobody to put first if we don't come together and fuck the deep state up. There ain't going to be nobody to put first. Because we all going to be slaves or dead when they put that New World Order in.
Niggas don't even want to listen to what you saying half of the time. That's the irritating part. Like, niggas will definitely sit there and go back and forth with you because you told them that the KKK came from the Democratic Party and you should not be fucking with that organization.
That's all I need to know to not be a Democrat.
Right. Like, what more do you need to know when it comes to that? Like, okay, the Ku Klux Klan came from the Democratic Party. I'm not fucking with it, period. Like, it's not rocket science to say fuck both parties if both parties are not fucking with you. Black people y'all need to understand. Don't let nobody bully you into choosing a side. This war has nothing to do with you. I promise. I promise you. This war has nothing to do with you. They proved that this war had nothing to do with you when they put that blue and that red on that flag. They are fighting over the right to dominate this planet. This war has been going on for centuries before slavery even took place, before the Atlantic slave trade. They've been going at it. Facts. They've been going at it since Greece. They've been going at it for the longest time. This has nothing to do with you. Don't let nobody bully you into picking a side. And all because somebody is not in your face calling you the N-word, I'm not going to say, because, with technical terms, social media and YouTube. But if they're not in your face talking shit, don't think that they're not doing that shit behind your back. To me, the reason why I trust me, fuck both sides of the wing. I don't fuck with the bird as a whole. But I respect Republicans more. I fuck with the Dipset bird, though. But I fuck with Republicans more because they're more upfront with their racism. I don't understand why black folks are so scared of somebody telling them that they don't like them. Why would you want somebody to hide in a closet and talk shit behind your back and do shit and put policies in place after they told you that they was going to do a whole nother thing? Why would you want somebody like that on your team? It makes no sense to me. Stop forcing yourself to pick a side. You do not have to choose between getting stomped on and getting the shit punched out of you by Mike Tyson. You don't gotta choose, my nigga. Just say you don't want to fight because this is not your fight. This is not your battle. Let them go at it. What you see out there in the streets right now, I can guarantee you, all these statues that's going toppling down, the fucking head for Christopher Columbus down in Boston that got cut off, I can guarantee you that don't got nothing. Niggas ain't doing that shit because niggas is not bold enough to touch them statues. Majority of this shit is white people going out and doing this shit because this is their fight. Let them fight their fights.
Yo, just like you got Bloods and Crips, you literally got a whole bunch of different sets within them.
Yeah,
right?
literally.
You literally got Blood sets beefing with other Blood sets. It's the same thing with these deep state fucking Freemasons, yo. They got different orders, different subdivisions within the Freemasonic agenda, within the Freemasonic establishment. There are different sets, yo. They literally beef with each other. And they've been going on forever. Oh, nah, I don't like your form of Freemasonry. This is what we trying to do. We trying to do this. We trying to do that. Nah, we gonna do this. We trying to do that. Nah, fuck that. We don't like that. We want to take over the world this way. Nah, we want to take over the world this way.
Right.
All right, then fuck it. I'm gonna take your ass out then since you don't want to go by the way we want to go. I didn't fuck you now. Fuck you too. That's literally what's going on. Mm-hmm. You see this? Do you see this shit? It's a fucking bloodbath right now between the Democrats and the Republicans.
Like, how do y'all...
That ain't got nothing to do with us, yo.
How do y'all think the United States was even born? Let's be for real. They fled Europe to do some different shit over here. And then the redcoats followed these niggas because they wanted the beef. That they left their continent to do some other shit. Now, granted, when they did come over here, they did do bullshit. Them pilgrims were fucking devils. They went over there in Massachusetts and fucked shit up for the natives. We gonna lay that out. But that just proves how much of a fight they are having amongst each other. They've been fighting for centuries. Mm-hmm. They've always been fighting for this. It's a war culture. Mm-hmm. They've been fighting for centuries. This shit has literally nothing to do with us. Now, what I will say is, we do get hit the worst because we're at a tug of war. You know what I'm saying? They already know. The evil motherfuckers already know niggas ain't gonna fight back regardless. We ain't gonna fight back. We don't fight back when it come to our wives getting killed, husbands getting killed, even our children getting killed.
It's not gonna be tactical, so it ain't gonna work anyway.
They already know we not on that time. So why not get the motherfuckers that's gonna just yell and scream out the way first, and then I'm gonna get to the real target.
Yeah, like I'm gonna let y'all go out there and riot and loot and do that stupid ass shit.
And not only that, but we still beneficial to the system because we ain't gonna stop working. Niggas don't got the balls to just say fuck it. We not gonna work for a week.
And we ain't gonna stop spending our money with them.
We not gonna stop spending our money with them. We're still beneficial. So it's like we get hit the worst because we're technically kind of still the slaves in this situation. Because it's easy for us. It's easy for them to use us, but it's also easy for them to abuse us because of that. Mm-hmm. So it's always good to remember and never forget that this war has nothing to do with us, but we're gonna get hit the worst because we are technically still the slaves and we still don't have much. Everybody thinks it's so normal to be in a hood or a ghetto, even though the ghetto didn't even form with the black community. That was some shit that happened with the fucking Holocaust, I believe. With them, they was in the ghettos. They just took that shit and they brought it over here and said, oh, black people are now amongst the ghettos in the hood. Niggas just always think that shit's so normal, and it's not. They keep you in that state because they don't want to deal with you. They know you're not going to fight back, but they know that you have the potential to be a misfit. Mm-hmm. So they keep you at that state. So you really can't do shit. Mm-hmm. But their real target is the other motherfuckers on the left or the other motherfuckers on the right. That's their shit. They want to get to them because they're not, the European race is not in their full form of power structure. Understand that. When you're consistently fighting amongst each other, it's impossible for you to go into full form. For instance, I'm gonna bring up it's the best kind of comparison I can make in regards to this, because I love hip hop real quick, right? New York was having a really, really, really good run with hip hop until Jay-Z and Nas took place. That kind of created a distraction to where the South can kind of just slide in and do what they do. That's why they're so successful today, because the South work together. You know what I'm saying? They gonna put on for each other, but when niggas up north was going at it, that was a smooth way to go in and do what they do. But I say that to say, had they not been going at it, maybe that wouldn't have happened. Maybe they would have been able to take that shit to a different level, or a different spectrum. You feel what I'm saying? So the fact that they've been fighting for so many centuries shows that they're not even in their final form. But niggas don't have the balls or whatever to even fight against nothing. But you're easy to work to death. You settle for crumbs, and they keep you in a certain state of disarray because they know you have potential to be a misfit, but they still want to use you. But when it comes time to get rid of your ass, they gon' do it. Whether if they see a community getting ready to, you know what I'm saying, to make some money and make some moves, or they gonna knock that shit down.
But the whole point of this whole segment right here, like, is to just let y'all know that, look, man, you have to have discernment. You have to know, you have to understand who is who. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Becky from next door, who go to work every day just like you, and you know what I mean, has nothing to do with the reason why you are in poverty or you are oppressed. Becky's oppressed too. Maybe not on the same level as we are, but it doesn't mean that Becky's not oppressed, okay? And the thing is, our oppression and their oppression comes from the same oppressor. Right now, I don't care what you believe or how you feel, Donald Trump is trying to take down that oppressor. So, do I rock with that? You motherfucking right. And if you don't, shame on you. Because at the end of the day, you literally need a white man to take down the white man. Black people can't take down them. That's not our fucking fight, bro. You really need somebody from the inside to say, you know what, I'd rather a white man take down a white man than a black man. To be honest, because then you know it's more genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like I said, man, my eyes is on the president, but he haven't showed me no reason to hate on him. So I'll rock with that. And I really don't even want to be explaining myself on this matter, but like, y'all niggas be tripping. Just like some of y'all conscious people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna call niggas out. Like, I seen Red Pill the other day on Instagram post something about Kanye West donating $2 million to like black colleges or something, and he was like applauding it and shit like that. Like, yeah, like I fuck with that too, but at the end of the day, y'all niggas was just talking shit about that man a little while ago because he had on a MAGA hat. He was this, that, and the third. But like I said, niggas is whores. All it took was for a nigga to throw some money at a nigga. Now I'm posting this nigga and I'm rooting for him. Come on, bro. Over $2 million that, you know, he got way more than that. Nigga, that was nothing. That was nothing. I'm not impressed. You know what I'm saying? And neither should you, especially if you was talking all that shit about him a little while ago. You shouldn't be rooting for that man. You're not impressed by these white people who say that they're not racist. What the fuck are you impressed by Kanye for then? If you just talk your shit about him. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about y'all, because I ain't never really said nothing. Even when Kanye was going through his thing, I never talked bad about the man because I understand and understand. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stuff he said made sense, but a lot of it didn't. But, you know, I eat the chicken and leave the fucking bones. But I never bashed him, man. Even though I could have, and I probably should have, because the nigga's wild. But, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. But I seen people who did do that hopping on this bandwagon now because he offered a couple dollars.
I ain't even do that. I seen the articles, but I was like, yeah, I'm not impressed because my thing is with I'm really big on not trusting the bird at all 100%. And my beef with Ye was he just kind of looked like to me he was borderline dick riding one side. That's my beef with him. I'm pro fuck both sides and let's just make it do what it do because both sides don't fuck with you.
And I'm not but it's not to the point where we don't recognize if somebody from either side does something good. Democrats are full of shit, way more full of shit than Republicans.
The organization versus the individual.
But if a Democrat does something good, I'm not gonna ignore that. I'll acknowledge it. You understand? That's the thing with me. Like, I don't give a fuck what side it is. I'm not picking sides because it's fuck niggas on both sides.
Right.
And it's good guys on both sides. But, you know what I mean? The system overall is corrupt, so I look at all of them in the same light. And I'm sorry, that's just blame the corrupt ones. Drain the motherfucking swamp, yo. And this video could go on forever and ever, but we gonna cut it short because we got other shit to do. I got a bunch of research to do. I've been up for like 2 days, man. I probably had like an hour of sleep, and I got more research to do. I'm still learning this whole YouTube thing. This is my first video, so I really want to bring some presentations because I got a lot of fucking research and receipts and things like that. But I gotta learn how to do this thing and figure out how to bring it to y'all. So, we're just gonna leave it like that. And I just want to let y'all know, yo, this video was straight for my people. I know I got a lot of people in my audience who are white, and I got mad love for y'all. But this video really wasn't for y'all. This is for my people, and I want my people to know, man, I love y'all. I choose y'all. Y'all, it's always family first. But at the end of the day, yo, I'm building alliances with righteous people of all nations. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about that. My ancestors, I know they're proud of what I'm doing. And that's all that counts at the end of the day. Fuck you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. And I know what I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, I don't care how you feel. You can call me a coon, you can call me this, you can call me that. At the end of the day, like, it is what it is, yo. Like, when everything, when you realize that we was doing the right thing, and like, don't just don't come crawling back. Like stay over there. And if you don't fuck with what we doing, just don't troll me. Like, I'm not a troll. Like, that's not me. I'm not that type of person. If I don't agree with something, I will quickly keep scrolling. Just do that. Because that shit gonna get you beat up. I'm telling you. I'm not with the bullshit. So don't troll me. I love black people. I'm the blackest motherfucker that half of you people know. There ain't no cooning me. But I'm not a liar, bro. And I'm unbiased. I used to hate Donald Trump. I swear I did. But I had to let my guard down and do some unbiased research, and I started seeing things that made more sense to me. So that's it, man. I just feel like in the conscious community, man, we gotta grow the fuck up, yo. We got a lot of maturing to do. I'm not saying to go just put your full trust in white people, trust everyone you meet. I'm not telling you to even believe in the president. All I'm saying, because I'm telling you right now, the minute Donald Trump make a false move, nigga, I'm gonna expose the fuck out of him. You know what I mean? And I'm on shit with him. But like I'm saying, like, right now, I can't do that because he hasn't. So I just want y'all to know, like, I'm for black people. Like, if separation is the thing, then let's do it. But let's
not half-ass it.
Yeah, let's not half-ass it, and let's drain the swamp first. We got it. Yo, we can't do shit as long as the Illuminati exists. We ain't gonna be able to do shit. We literally gotta link up with white people to take them down. And then we could go back to the table and give our demands. And then we can either go back to fighting, or we could be awarded with what we demand and live in peace. I'm with that. I don't give a fuck at the end of the day. Because I will die before I go back into bondage.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like I said, white people, y'all not off the hook.
Right.
Y'all not off the hook. I love my white friends and my white followers. You know what I'm saying?
But there's still a job to do.
It's still a job to do. You know what I mean? It's still a job to do. I still have a duty, and I don't fully trust you motherfuckers. I don't even fully trust black people. I literally I have more distrust for black people than I do for white people, because black people, man, a lot of us, man, we have become whores. Money will make us do anything. So you really gotta be careful around the motherfuckers that's getting money, because you gotta look at the facts, man. You gotta look at the pattern, yo. We don't normally get right unless we doing fuck shit. So you have to keep your eyes open at all times. You understand what I'm saying? But that's all I'm saying, man. Like, I don't care if you a Moor, if you a Hebrew Israelite, you NOI, if you whatever, yo. As long as you for uplifting fallen humanity, like, let's build, let's link, let's do this. But let's stop contradicting ourselves. Let's stop pushing unrealistic narratives. Let's start doing more research. Let's stop being biased. Let's open up our minds. Let's see the bigger picture, the whole picture instead of part of it. Like, fuck a screenshot. I need the whole picture. Like, let's do that. And if you with me, then hit me. You know what I'm saying? Hit me. I'm very accessible. I respond to everybody who hits me up. Hit me in the comments. Shit, man. Hit me on the IG. You know my Instagram. If you know my Instagram, it's at Marshall The-Artist. MartialTheartizt. I mean, if you want to hit me on Twitter, it's Martial Artist 8, MartialArtist, the number 8. If you're looking for me, you can find me on Facebook too, at Nick Fame, NICK space F as in Frank, A as in Apple, I as in Internet, and N as in nigga. Yeah, yo, hit me, DM me. Shit, I give you my email, I give you my number if I rock with you like that. Like, let's build. If you disagree with something I said in this video, don't troll me. Hit me and let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave y'all with that, and I'm gonna let my wife close out.
All right. So yes, I do want to add something into this video, just to make sure there's no confusion. We're not saying that anybody is a savior or a messiah, but what we are saying is when somebody is doing something that is in favor of humanity and in favor of the people, just recognize that shit. Just recognize it. But we're not saying that anybody is a savior or a messiah. I just wanted to put that out there because you know how some people get confused. I mean, you was passionately about something.
Yeah, they think we some Trump lover niggas.
Yeah, because
like, nah.
I literally got into it with somebody today on social media because of that, and I had to block them because I said, where did I say that such and such was a savior? I never said that.
Yo, people, do we have that like written on our forehead or something?
People have this.
I think we must have it because people think that.
People just automatically think when you're not fucking with the Democratic Party that you automatically think that
you
Republicans
a sellout, right?
That you will sell out, and the Republican Party is full of messiahs. I mean, in fact, if you want to be really technical, nigga, you the sellout because you fucking with an organization that birthed the Ku Klux Klan that was hanging your fucking ancestors off the fucking trees and shit.
Talk about it.
And you a pedophile at that. Remember that shit. But remember, fuck both sides of the wing because they both don't fuck with you. And we're not pointing fingers at anybody to say that this person's a messiah and they're a savior. We're just saying to pay attention to the chess game that's taking place and also educate yourself on the war that's taking place as well.
And we all about love.
Yeah.
So tell them how they can hit you.
Oh, yeah.
If they want to hit you.
You can definitely contact me on my Instagram. My Instagram is Jazz, JAZ_WPE. So that's Jazz_W as in window, P as in Peter, and E as in Edward. I will follow you back. If you're interested in building, definitely just slide in a DM and we can get shit popping.
And we're going to leave y'all like that, yo. I appreciate y'all, yo. Like I said, yo, we coming along, man. This is our first one. It's going to get better and better. We still getting used to this shit. Hey, yo, do me a favor. Just smash that motherfucking like button. So we can get this thing going in the algorithm. Comment, share this shit. I mean, love, yo. Peace, family. I love y'all. All of y'all. I don't care what color you is. If you riding with this righteous wave, let's do it.